Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So what we're looking at here is some material I've had laying around at the base of the shop here for quite some time. What we want to do is, first of all, clean it all up. It's a little rusty, but we'll clean it all up. We're gonna do a build with it. So let me get this stuff out and on top of some kind of bench so we can start cleaning it. And then I will definitely explain to you the game plan. So guys, I'm gonna bring you in a little closer so you can take a look at these beams. They're in pretty rough shape, but they're actually cleaning up quite nice. So let me move over and I'll show you. There's the two I got done. Not bad at all. So guys, there's those beams. I have them all cleaned up, ready to rock and roll. This morning, I also got an order put, or dropped off, I should say. So what we're actually going to do, guys, is we're going to actually build a heavy-duty trailer. So what this material you're looking at is 2x4 and 2x2, 3/8 thick. We're going to put a 3,500 pound axle on it. It should be a good build. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay out these pieces here, and then I'll show you guys how I'm going to lay everything out. So the game plan is the axle is 72 inches, dead center for leaf springs is 58. I'm gonna move on over here and I'll show you what I did. So what I did is I had some extra, the 3/4 inch pipe, and I marked it. So I marked it at 58 inches. We're gonna use this to line this thing up. So it's gotta be square. So let me get this camera on a tripod and I'll show you what I'm up to. So guys, as you can see here, I got it all laid out. Okay, it's not squared up yet, but if you look closely here, I've gone ahead and marked 1 inch on the 2x4, and then of course I marked that 3/4 inch pipe, square tube, to 58, and I marked those lines up, or lined them up perfectly, okay? I did that here and I did that there. What you see at the end there is the neck for the trailer. So I'm using that just as a straight edge. So now what we'll do is we'll measure from the left to the right in both corners and get this thing perfectly squared up. Now once it's squared up, I will tack those 3/4 inch square tube to the actual rail. Then we'll do the outside lines or the outside ends, and then we'll get this thing flipped over on its front. Now, when you're looking at this 2x4, you'll actually see a space underneath, and it does have a bow. Now this is the actual top of the trailer, okay? So we want the bow to face up. So this way when the trailer's got some weight on it, it'll straighten itself out, okay? The axle itself also has a bow. So that bow you want towards or facing the underneath of the trailer bed, not to the ground, okay? So let's square this thing up. Let me measure it out, make sure it's nice and square, and then we'll tack those in and then we'll start with the face. Okay guys, so I've gone ahead and got this prepped. I gave myself a fresh clean end. I marked 2 pieces at 24. I'm gonna cut them, and this is for the front of the actual trailer, of course, away from the vehicle. So this is the actual loading section of the trailer. I'll show you where they're gonna go. Let me cut them up, and then we'll go from there. That's what it looks like, guys. Not bad. We'll clean up those welds now, and then we'll move on to putting it up and onto the rails, and we should be good. Okay guys, so I got that welded and grinded down. Now we'll get it back up onto the rail and weld it to the rail. We're moving along. Let me put this camera back on a tripod and I'll weld that up. So guys, I got her all welded. She's looking good, completely on the inside and outside. Of course, the bottom is not welded, but once we flip her over, she's gonna be good. Let me move over here. So everything's nice and welded up, which is good. Nice full out weld. Okay, so now the game plan is we're gonna remove these 1/4 inch or 3/4 inch tubes. I'll cut them, get them out of here. and then we'll get this thing up on its back end up. So I'm gonna get some help and get it lifted, but she's looking pretty good. So guys, I've got her up on her rails, so bottom side up. So we still gotta do a little bit of welding on the end caps, but she's looking pretty good. So what we're gonna have to do now is do the rails, cross rails. We're gonna have to mount the axle mounts, and then we're gonna have to do the actual tongue. But she's looking pretty good. Nice size trailer. Guys, I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna try to keep these videos a little shorter. Hope you guys enjoyed this segment. Consider subscribing and throw me a thumbs up. Thanks a lot, guys. Appreciate it.